What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jane. You guys should totally go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that like button, join the party, join the fam. It is August, so we are in the midst of the August Accountability Challenge. If you guys have not joined or checked out that video, definitely check it out. I'll link it below. Join the challenge. It's not too late. You can win $75 to Target. And just for like eating healthy foods, eating good, having a good time. Happy August, happy back to school season. For those of you still in school, I am not. So today what I'm gonna do is show you guys 3 different recipes for how to make unhealthy foods healthy. It's dark. Sorry the lighting is so weird in my kitchen right now, but this is just the only time I can film, so you know, we're going with it. Yeah, cravings are really hard. It's a really difficult thing to get past. I'm a big believer in balance. I'm a big believer in 80-20, but sometimes I think that when we give ourselves too much leeway, we actually end up going over the edge. There's a lot of health risk factors that come along with that. If you eat a lot of fast food, you're holding on to a lot of that. That can cause heart problems, not good for your skin, not good for your overall health, not good for your energy. Although it's super important to, like, if you crave a cookie, eat a cookie, move on. You know, if you crave fast food, get fast food, move on. I think that that's really great sometimes, but the base of every day should be healthy foods, healthy whole foods. So I asked you guys a while back what your favorite unhealthy food was, and the most common answers that I got were French fries, chips, and cookies / sweet treats. I'm gonna start with the cookies, and we're gonna jump right in. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Starting off, we're gonna add 1.5 cups of dried oats to a bowl. Go ahead and add in a teaspoon of almond butter. I end up adding in a little bit more. We're gonna add in the honey. Again, I just eyeballed it and started stirring it and then decided to just use my hands because it was so much easier. Also, I exposed myself here. We don't have bowls yet, so I am definitely using a pot. That's just life sometimes. Add in a teaspoon of chia seeds. I love adding in chia seeds to these kinds of things because it's a great way to just get some healthy fiber. And of course, lots and lots of chocolate chips. Mix it all together. Added in a little bit more honey. Just add in as much almond butter or honey as you need. So what we're looking for is a consistency that's pretty thick so that these can all be held together. Major tip is to make sure that your hands are clean. So every like 4th one, you might have to just go and either take a towel or go into the sink and just like get a little bit of water on your hands, get everything off your hands, because the more honey and almond butter that gets stuck to your hands, the harder it is for the ingredients to stick together. They're gonna end up like sticking to your hands. And then we're just gonna put these in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. So I definitely stained my shirt with almond butter, but I'm gonna tie it up in a minute here. Just starting off by cutting the ends off of the sweet potatoes, and then I just went and washed them off a little bit, cutting them long ways. So we want to try to mimic, there I am tying up my shirt, lol. We want to try to mimic how fries are cut, so I just cut them long ways. And I buy the smaller sweet potatoes because I find that they're easier to cut. You can see there about the size that I'm cutting them at. Preheat the oven to 350. And then we're just gonna lay these out. Oh, that's my roommate, Catherine. I don't think you guys have met her yet. But that's Catherine. Just lay these out on a cookie sheet, add olive oil. I just mix them up with my hands. And then, of course, everything but the bagel seasoning. Stick them in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then after that you can just check them every few minutes. You might have to flip them, mix them around. Just keep an eye on them and play it by ear. You want them to be a little bit crispy on the outside, and if you want to get really fancy, you can broil them for the last 5 minutes. Alright, so we are finishing off with the easiest recipe of them all. Kale chips are so simple, so you're just gonna take the kale, spread it out on a baking sheet. Normally I would pack that baking sheet just full of kale. You would not be able to see the bottom because they're gonna shrink down a lot in the oven. Add a little olive oil, massage it in. That's gonna make it easier to digest for you, and also they're gonna cook better in the oven. You could also do coconut oil if you'd rather. Next, we're gonna add the most underappreciated seasoning, in my opinion. Well, this is salt, okay, and that's pretty appreciated. But this one, chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's, is so frickin' good. do you put this in?
Turns out I was just trying to put it in backwards.
Okay, so I just took the kale chips out of the oven, and as you can see, they shrink significantly in size, but what you're looking for is for them to be super, super crisp. Also, sometimes I put these on top of like a Mexican bowl if I bake it. I'll make kale chips and then put them on top for a little extra crunch. The sweet potato fries are still in the oven. I moved them up to, I don't know if you can see it, it's dark in there, but I moved them up to that top one, and then I actually put it on broil, and that just helps get them a little bit crispy before you eat them. So this is the final product, guys. They look so good. These were super, super easy to make. These are great if you're going to a friend's house, if you're watching a movie. I like snacking when I watch a movie or I edit or something, so I like making kale chips. So you can make them in about 10 minutes. Sweet potato fries take a little bit longer, but they're mostly in the oven the whole time. It's so, so easy. And then these little cookies are so fun and they're so yummy. If you guys are like gonna make any of these, make the cookies. They're so good. I guess I'm gonna eat all my snacks now and start working, catch up on some emails, maybe edit a little. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Never forget to love the life you lived. I will see you guys in my next video.